Let's make fig Newtons from the garden. First, we had to harvest quite a few figs. These are a honey fig from the Celeste fig tree in my backyard that's 3 years old and finally putting out some good production. She's gotten pretty big, so I had to climb up in that thing. Then give it a nice rough slice. I honestly think you could probably cook these figs whole if you wanted to, but I felt like this made it faster. A little bit of orange zest, a little bit of some orange juice, and this vanilla that's made at a farm nearby at 75 Oaks Farm, and some maple syrup if you feel like you want it a little bit sweeter. These guys were pretty ripe. Give it a nice good simmer until you can kind of mash them down, and then I just took my immersion blender and gave it a puree, and just try to get as much water as possible out of this to make a paste. And then we made oat flour just by grinding oats in the food processor until fine, 1.5 cups of oat flour and 1.5 cups of almond flour. And this is a gluten-free recipe, by the way. Squeeze orange juice and the zest of the other half of the orange, some melted butter, and some maple syrup, just until you can get things to kind of come together as a workable dough. Now this can be a no-bake recipe, but I ended up baking mine, so I really wanted the dough to be pretty wet so that it was nice and malleable. Lay out the dough, and if you want bigger Newtons, you can make the dough wider. You can do it however you want. Spread your fig paste in the middle, fold it over, and bake at 350 for about 15 minutes, just until everything has dried out a little bit. Give it a nice chop after it has cooled down, and yeah, that's a homemade fig Newton from the garden.